Here we are in the third round with our Super Friends deck. Let's see how this goes. We won the die roll. Definitely want to play first. Yeah, this hand's fine. Keep this. Get Taiga with the Bloodstained Mire. Though that does keep us off of double black. And gives us one less good card to find with Wood Elves. So actually... Yeah, actually, I'm just going to play this out. I'm going to grab probably one of our black duels, and then just take a point to play the card and use the Karplusan Forest to find something with Wood Elves. Just knowing that our mana is so fragile, I want to make sure that I give us access to anything that we might want. And because we have Badlands, we actually don't have to crack this fetch. We can just see. Yeah. All right, let's just play Dragon Skull Summit tapped here and pass. Got all our ramp spells in hand. Feel pretty good about that. Do I want to crack here? I think I can afford to just crack here. Get our Blood Crypt. That way we don't have to pay life later. And, yeah, all I want to do is play Wood Elves this turn. And then next turn I can get, so I'm probably just going to get the Trop here, put that into play. So then next turn I can either play Yavimaya Elder if my opponent plays some threat, or I can I have a lot of options next turn actually. Like I can play Chandra and start upticking, which also seems fine. Can play Nissa. Got a lot of options. Right, a Mentor of the Meek, huh? So it's whenever another creature with power to rely. Okay, it's interesting. Kind of want to roast that. What do we draw? Ooh, Olivia. Olivia. Maybe I'd just rather play Olivia here. I was playing some sort of Abzan value deck. Do I really care if they activate their Mentor? Not really. So yeah, I think I'm just going to play Olivia here. The thing is that all the things that trigger Mentor get killed by Olivia anyway. And like I can just untap and gun this down with Olivia, get a Scry in here. And the play of roasting is still available to us next turn. I don't think I need another forest, do I? I mean, lands are good, but I don't... Well... Yeah, then I can play, like, Elder and Nissa if I decide to do that. I don't think I need it. I think I'd rather draw some other card. Like, I still have the option of just, like, Nissa Roast or Elder Roast. What is this? Linvala. All right, well, Linvala is an answer to our Olivia. It makes me glad that we didn't play Chandra that turn, because, like, yeah, we just get gunned down by Linvala here. Okay, Seal of Fire was a good draw. It's going to play that out and just probably go ahead and crack it, I think. Take down Mentor. Could play Chandra, but again, that just gets attacked by Linvala each time. So instead, I think what I want to do is just play Nissa. Yeah, so I can't cycle the Yavimaya Elder with Linvala on the battlefield anyway. I think it makes more sense just to grab Nissa here. All right, Forest, put that into play. Okay, well, Linvala is kind of an issue. We have a lot of answers to it. I guess maybe throwing that Seal of Fire was kind of a mistake because I could have attacked and then had my opponent block and 2-for-1 myself. I don't think it's necessary, though. Like, if my opponent attacks, I think we're okay with it. From Beyond, huh? It's an interesting card. Alright, well. Ask and you shall receive. Got basically the best card to draw here, I think. So we just get to ob down Linvala, get in, and then following up on our next couple turns, we can play Chandra and start gunning down the tokens from Beyond. Yeah, we look pretty well set up in this game. Of course, a lot of things can happen, so definitely not, in the clear yet, but we have Chandra plus Roast next turn if we need it to keep the board clear. So even if our opponent plays some big spell this turn, we can still get somewhere. If our opponent has, I don't know. We can also play, I guess we're one short on Chandra Yavimaya Elder, but we could probably get there with the Ob Nixilis plus. Also, like, we don't even really need Chandra to control the board either. Like, Olivia does fine on her own. We can just gun down the tokens. So, yeah, I don't know. All right. I think I do want to play Chandra, though. Just to get her into play. It's plus Ob Nixilis. Player land. Ooh, flip Nissa. Make a dude. Yeah, I think making the dude makes the most sense here. And let's go ahead and attack our opponent. Does it sort of extend us into a Wrath, but we have like Chandra, Ob Nixilis on the field, so like Wrath doesn't even really matter for us. Let's go ahead and also play out our Yavimaya Elder. Just make the use of our mana. Make the most use out of our mana. Like, no matter how many tokens our opponent has on the battlefield, we have Chandra and Olivia to keep it clear. Our opponent's almost dead here. So it's Nissa's plus again. If it's a land, I get to put it onto the battlefield. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, Avenger. Avenger does shore up the ground quite a bit. Unfortunately, our opponent wasn't able to make use of that. So we're just gonna go ahead and roast Avenger. Can I kill my opponent? Yeah, pretty close, if not close enough. Is that sweet? Why won't it let me sideboard? Magic Online sometimes does this, where it's like doesn't let me sideboard. Okay, yeah. All right, what do we want here? Siege Gang Commander didn't look bad. Martial Coup looked good, but it's pretty hard for us to cast. I think I'm just gonna run it back. The deck did fine that time, so no reason to move things around too much. Of course, yeah, bringing cards in like Siege Gang Commander is maybe not the best, given that we knew our opponent has Linvala. I wonder, I actually don't know. I guess Morph is an activated ability of a creature, so you probably can't unmorph when your opponent has a Linvala in play. I actually haven't run into that card interaction in the cube yet, and even though I play Linvala a lot in Modern, there aren't any morphs that people care about. So, but I imagine it's an activated ability. Yeah, I think things went fine for us that game. It looked like our Wraths are in general going to be very good, and like especially Mizium Mortars looked really good. Damnation looked good. Our Planeswalkers looked like they match up well against our opponent's stuff. So yeah, we'll just see where we go with this. Pretty excited that this deck has actually won now, what, 3 games, so. We did get absolutely stomped in round 1, but I think against the aggressive decks, we're going to be consistently stomped, so. Also, we didn't deserve to win the last round, like, that was just some nonsense. Like, Chandra could have revealed any number of things that would have been awful, but didn't, so we got a little bit lucky there. We're definitely going to keep this. We get turn 1 search for tomorrow. We have almost all of our colors. We have double black. We don't have double red yet, but that'll come. Right, we just don't want to see any elves here. Let's see what we draw. Garrick? Garrick's a good draw. Let's go ahead and fire up search for tomorrow. As far as what land to get, it's probably a red source just to be safe. It could be a white source. I don't know. We'll see what our opponent plays here. Next turn, if we don't draw any business, we're probably playing just the Dragon Skull Summit tapped. Dark Ritual, uh-oh. Alright. We could be just dead. Yeah, Garrick's pretty good. He's going to put a whole bunch of wolves into play. Alright. Ooh, Mizzium Mortars. Well, we're not yet at the spot where we're going to, take full advantage of that, but that'll be nice down the road. At least Olivia doesn't just get killed by Garrick. But we are going to just get attacked to death by these wolves. So let's see. Search comes off of Suspend now, I believe. Soldier of the Pantheon there. Protection from colored spells is kind of relevant. Deals 3 damage to target creature, yeah. So we can play our Olivia and then it will get killed. I think I want a red source here pretty badly. Let's draw. All right, Windswept Teeth is a good draw. I think I'm just going to go ahead and play out Olivia now, though. If our opponent decides to cash in their Garrick, then I'm okay with that. Most likely our opponent just keeps attacking, though. I mean, they could just play a removal spell and take Olivia out of the equation. Okay, they're cashing in their Garrick. That's actually fine. We'll take 6 this turn. We'll get to resolve our own Garrick and plus. And then the following turn we'll have access to Mizzium Mortars, our opponent's board. So I think that's okay. It is pretty awkward, though, that if we play Garrick now, he just dies, right? So maybe I just save him for post-mortars, the post-mortars world. Just take 6 this turn. Doesn't seem great. I think that's okay, though. I think I'd rather, well, because then my opponent gets to play something. Does at least leave me with a 3/3. My opponent does go for that. Whereas my current plan... No, I'm just going to pass. I'm going to be a little bit greedy here. From what we saw of our opponent last game, Mizzium Mortars is like absolutely insane against their deck. So even if we get attacked down to 6 here and they like play Limbala or something, we'll get to kill everything. Siege Rhino in the cube? I sure hope Siege Rhino's not in the cube, because then we're very dead. Alright, Lenvala. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our Taiga. And overload this bad boy. Unfortunate that we had... Well, I guess I didn't have to use the fetch there. I could have just played Karplusan Forest to keep us able to get a white splash if we need it. But I like where we are right now. I get to untap and play both Garruk and Terminate. Ooh. Alright. Okay. Damnation was also a good draw there. So let's tap correctly. I want to tap green, green, colorless, and I guess green. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, let's put a creature in. Pass. And now we can terminate away a play here if we really want to. We're 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're still one short on Nicol Bolas here. Alright, that's a pretty good sign for us. Our opponent casting Harmonize there. Hopefully they don't have a Thoughtseize. Inquisition wouldn't even be that bad for us. Alright. Okay, I'm going to minus Garruk here. It's a little bit greedy. But I think I'd like to do it in the effort of putting Nicol Bolas into play, because putting Nicol Bolas into play is awesome. So, just what we're going to do. If our opponent has like Slaughter Pact or Dismember here, they got us pretty good, but whatever. Yeah. Sweet. Blue, black, black, red. What's up? Alright. We did it. We got to cast Nicol Bolas. Should just concede to my opponent now. I'm just happy enough at this point. Look at this. This is awesome. We got 8 lands. Our opponent has 4. We have 2 planeswalkers in play. We can't yet cast Elspeth. Oh, actually, maybe we can. We can play Yavimaya Elder. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, so 8, 9. Yeah. No, we're 1 short. So I was thinking we could play Yavimaya Elder, crack to get the planes, but we're still short some mana there. Opponent has a rebuild plan, which is pretty impressive considering. If they don't play a threat here, Fiend Hunter is not really a threat. I think I'm still just going to keep plussing Nicol Bolas, kill the Gaia's Cradle this turn. Ooh, Anger. Anger's kind of nice. Kills Fiend Hunter. Don't think it really matters though. Well, does it matter? Because I could like take Wall of Roots. Nah. Doesn't seem very necessary. Let's just kill Gaia's Cradle. Could just cast Damnation here. Kill Gaia's Cradle, cast Damnation. Seems good. Maybe in that case I should have killed like Forest instead. Yeah, let's just cast Damnation. Make a beast. Play this guy. Just pass. We're under no rush here to win the game. Like, we've got this sweet, awesome board state going on. Yeah. Oh, come on, opponent. Just keep playing. All right. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. We had some fun playing the cube, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stipulation draft. We did get crushed in round 1, but we managed to pull it out in 2 other rounds. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next time.